Hey there, everybody. Velocirix back with you for another episode of our ongoing adventures in Egypt. Last episode, we finally got strong enough that we could afford to say no to our neighbors' demands. And unfortunately, saying no promptly got us into a war with Rome. Our first attempt at striking toward the Roman capital ended in near disaster. We were able to extricate ourselves with minimal losses, but we did lose our current ruler. He was leading one of the units that we were attacking with. That unit was destroyed. He was seriously injured, which led to a serious illness, and he eventually succumbed he succumbed to those wounds not long after. So we pulled back, we retreated, we rebuilt. His daughter took the realm, and she has proven to be a much more capable warrior. Uh, Not long after our near brush with disaster, uh, Carthage attacked us, so we were in a two-front war. We made a quick peace with Rome, temporary peace with Rome, and began attacking Carthage, starting at Hippo, going over to Panormus, and then on up to the Carthaginian capital. And from there, Carthage lacked this. This should have been, under normal circumstances, this would have been where Carthage held the line against us. Uh, but by the time we defeated their forces in Carthage, they lacked the strength to prevent us from just punching through the pass and getting to the rest of Carthaginian lands, and we made short work of them there. So, having recently just demolished and eliminated the nation of Carthage, we immediately turned our attention back to the Romans to extract some revenge. And we are in the process of getting said revenge. We have already taken two Roman cities. We took their capital, and we took Novacium, which used to be a Danish camp that the Romans took over and built a city on. The Greeks decided they wanted in on the fun and also attacked Rome. Rome is left with a single militia with a single hit point guarding the capital, and at this point, they have essentially no chance of reclaiming the capital. We will let our army heal up a bit and then press on to Hadrianopolis and Armenium, and looks like the Greeks are pushing into Antium. Don't know whether we'll get that city before they do, but Rome is attempting to hold the line against them. So we wish them the best of luck because we wouldn't mind having that city for ourselves. In the meanwhile, the Western campaign, the Western Roman campaign, is proceeding nicely. We are attacking the city of Scabies, and we are about to capture Augusta, and that will end Roman occupation of the western portion of the continent, reducing them to just the collection of cities on the Babylonian side of this region. And they are not long for the world there either. So let us press in. And we'll take that option. We will take tolerance. Oh, we have honey, which is one of the luxuries that the landowners like. So we have finally, after a very long struggle, we have finally made the landowners somewhat happy. And there's just no way I can get to that militia. So we just not going to worry about it. I will send my lone swordsman up to start beating on Hadrianopolis. Oh, well, he's not alone. All right. Well, let's send somebody else up. Okay. Mm, we might be able to take Hadrianopolis this turn. Don't know. Let's see how close we can come. I think if I put him there, well, and I believe if I force march this unit, we got plenty of training points. So let's uh, oh no. Oh no no. You see, they're not going to be any truces anymore. We got to start bringing down discontent levels in some of our cities, which will be the main focus of our chancellor going forward. Um, I also want to try and maintain my good relations with Babylon. They were good. They kind of suffering of late, but these wars will be over soon, and then we switch to economic and diplomatic concerns. Right now, we mostly focused on beating the ever living shit out of the Romans. So we're gonna keep doing that, and yeah, Well, at this point, I don't think Rome even really has an army per se. I mean, they've got units scattered about, and they will probably cause us some harm. Might even kill that archer, for example. Um, but they are listed as naive technologically, so we're not expecting a terrible challenge uh, from these Romans that are remaining. Yeah, we're not going to even worry about choosing a new general. What we are going to focus on is just eliminating. Yeah, we're going to eliminate uh, Roman bases of operation. Well, okay, so that actually didn't work out as well as I was hoping. Uh, but seeing at this point, we are a little bit in danger in the sense that all forces are highly spread out now. So we're gonna have to. Can I even? Okay, yes, I could get there. So let's do that. Let's execute a force march and just end this threat. Yeah, no, we still not. No, no truce. You already had your chance to play nice, and you refused. So yeah, fuck you, Rome. We're not playing nice any longer. The gloves have officially come off. I spent the whole game, um, bowing and scraping to the stronger powers. Oh, you want money? You want resources? Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir. Here you go, sir. Not anymore. Uh-uh. Not anymore. Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, by all means, be a tactician. Look at you with your nice full wisdom. We'll take it. All right. What can we do? Hmm. Now I seem to recall we had some problems down here, so I am with barbarians from distant lands or some such. So I am actually going to leave this archer with these two militia down here to. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to leave all these guys here because uh, I think it would be rather unlikely that the army that we currently have proves to be insufficient to the task. Uh, Tell you what, why don't you just park it right there and get some experience for us? I don't know where you were heading, but I don't need you in the north, so come this direction. Don't really need you either. I'm going to set him over here and let him earn some experience. Got a little horseman that could come in handy somewhere. Flanky. We'll take care of that. And no Romans in evidence anywhere in this vicinity. I don't think I'm going to need any more of my onagers any longer. So I'm just going to leave them behind. It looked like our swordsmen and what archers we have in the neighborhood are proving capable of knocking down these city defenses. I think we're just going to run with that and not worry about it. Now we are going to leave a unit to, not going to forget this time. So we will, you know what though? Oh, well, I'm almost out of order. So I think next turn I'll move a catapult in there and then I can free up that swordsman. And we will continue the relentless march to the end. Look like Rome are doing pretty well holding the Greeks off. We'll see how well they survive attack from this direction. I suspect not terribly well, but we'll see. Maybe I am overstating my own capabilities or the capabilities of my army, but we'll see. And what did I? This was a silver mine. Okay. Well, get to work on another grove. And we will at least move into position. Now, even with 86 orders, we still do not have enough orders to do everything that I would like to do. Unemployed, but at this point, I think it's pretty well a done deal. We Rome doesn't seem to have anything to stop us. Greece does not want to stop us, and although Babylon getting a little nervous, I highly doubt that they will pose a problem for us. Although they could declare war, and that would actually put us in conflict with the Greeks because they are in a national alliance. So we do have to be careful because uh, the Greeks are similar in strength to us, and so are the Babylonians. So if we were to find ourselves fighting both of them, we could be in some trouble. We have a large, sprawling empire at this point, and it would be terribly hard to defend against both of them. So we don't want to find ourselves in that kind of a tricky situation. Look like our efforts are serving to improve things with the Babylonians. We'll continue those efforts so we can. Ah, well, that is certainly a help. And I think at this point, since they are also fighting Rome, then any attacks we make against the Romans will serve to um, bolster relations because we are attacking their enemies. So, yeah, okay, we're not wasting a swordsman on that. Now I will throw throw an archer in here just to keep the capture running, and we'll pick up some free XP over here, and we just the whole purpose of this is just to shut down any possibility of Rome making some sort of a counterattack that could see them try and reclaim Augusta. We just not having that. So by next turn, we should be able to sweep the two spearmen aside, capture scabies, and that pretty well end Roman presence on this part of the continent. Now we will move our wayward scout down here, whose mission will be to bust all this fog for us and make sure there's nothing that we don't need to know about. Oh, well, yeah, if we can improve relations with the families by limiting education. I would personally prefer if education was available to all, but as the ruler, I don't get to make those decisions in isolation. I have to take into account the desires of the families. So, and he will get an axeman. That probably will not help him very much, but he will have it unless I can. No, I don't have enough archers in the vicinity. I don't think I can pour enough fire onto this city to take it this turn. We'll see. I mean, if I can do it, I will, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, see, I've only got one other city tile I can attack from, and that's not going to be with a sword, and that's not going to be enough. I mean, I will make the attack, certainly. Oh, maybe, is it? Well, I'll be damned, we did. Okay, well then that is just fine. So Rome is down to Antium. Well, no, Antium and scabies, both of which likely to fall in the next turn or two. Okay. Ah. Well, all right then. We'll have Martial Code, which is an ambition. That'll be next year. We're well on our way to stockpiling the 10,000 gold. That'll be 2 years from now. And we should have the 5 cities ambition in hand here directly, and that'll be 8 out of 10. So for what that's worth, we will have pretty good number of ambitions under our belts. Now I think we can take Antium right out from under the Greeks' nose. They've already damaged the city somewhat, but I can get 2 swordsmen over there. So let's focus on that first. That'll be the trixiest part of the battle. Well, I don't think it'll be too problematic. Let's start by laying down some fire with the archers, right? We want to make it as easy as possible for our swordsmen just to walk up and walk through the front door. Okay. Is this a rank? Yeah, so we can do another here. And then all we got to do is just walk up and start smacking the unit that's inside. There we go. Okay, well, I've certainly got the spare legitimacy. And watch what this does now. See, all my families are Jewish. So when this number goes up by 80, all of these will also go up by 80. There we go. So that was actually a very big boon for us. So capturing. Yeah, we're going to easily succeed in this ambition next year because we got 2 that'll flip to us next year with the rest to follow shortly. Rome still does have the 1 city left. Let's see if we can. I'd like to eliminate them this turn if possible. Okay. So this is, yeah, so we want to come here and make this attack. Now I can come here and make this attack, and then now we got him. See, now we got him. Because even though this is a cross river attack, he got nothing left. So that, I believe, eliminates. Oh, no, it does not. Son of a bitch. Okay, well. But, note to new players, that is a good way if you are absolutely desperate to hold on to your city. Stacking a civilian unit in with the garrison is a good way to buy yourself 1 extra turn, 1 extra attack. It is a desperation move. It won't do anything to really change the equation, but if you can get reinforcements there and all you need is 1 more turn, it might be enough. It might be enough. So, something to keep in mind. And now that these guys have flipped to barbarian units, they're going to be even easier to kill. We're just going to walk down and wipe them out. And I can't quite get, oh, no, I can't get there. What am I talking about? All right. And this is a swordsman, so let me bring, and he can't quite reach anyway, but okay. All right. And then I'll bring him down just because reasons. No particular reason, just cause keep the army together. Okay. What is this? Oh, we still need repairs over here. And the capital. Well, the capital don't even have walls yet, so let's give the capital walls for the -1 um, reduction in discontent. And while I'm about it, let's see what we got governor-wise that could do something. First off, do we have any governors that reduce on discontent? We do not. Okay, so who is our best? Well, the Queen is our best governor, but um, she's 72 years old, so let's probably not put the Queen in charge. I think I'm going to put this builder in charge as governor. Now, there's something else of interest. You seldom going to have enough staff to put a whole bunch of generals in the field and governors in all the cities that have uh, garrisons or better and fully staff your spy. You're not going to have that many people, or at least you're not going to have that many good people to do all that. So when you are fighting, generals take the precedence, obviously. When you are transitioning to peace, which is what we are doing in the here and now, um, governorships take the priority. And you know, it is orders intensive to have to shift people around like that, but you do the effects are additive, so you do get in the end quite a lot out of it. Um, so in the coming turns, we will be reviewing the governor situation, and if we got generals on such and so unit, we're going to pull them off, and we're going to put them in cities where they can do us more good. Because if I can help it, I'm not going to do any more fighting the rest of the game. I mean, what's the point? We are on good terms with the last two surviving nations, and we have already proved everything we needed to prove. We have exacted our vengeance on the two civs that bullied us. So there's nothing left for us to fight about, really. So yeah, we're gonna switch to peacetime mode. I'm going to focus on tying these new cities to our trade network, tying the cities of our allies to our trade network, and just kind of coast to victory from here. We have a commanding lead over Greece, second place, and there is nothing that will stop us from just rolling right on to victory. So that's exactly what we're going to do. The Numidians. Well, says here the Numidians have 2 sites. Ah, there's a second one right out there. Well, if we're not going to let the big developed nations push us around, we sure as shit not going to let the Numidians push us around. So if they want to fight, I mean, we'll be more than happy to relieve them of some city sites. That's fine. Shit. But yeah, okay. So the whole thing I was just saying about not fighting anymore, well, looked like that got decided for me. But I don't know that that even counts as a real fight. It's a couple guys on horseback, and they got 6 strength and shit. Or archers could probably take them out in their sleep. But okay, so it's a fight ish. I'll divert a couple of swordsmen up that way, and we'll take care of it next year or two. That's fine. Well, I guess we'll build a settler. Hadn't done that in a while, and work on expanding our realm even further. I only got 3. I only got 3 orders left, so I don't know that we're gonna do a whole lot. But we're gonna. We're not gonna do anything. Okay. Well, this is the end game for sure. Let's get the mop up and a little bit of cleanup with the barbarians there, and pretty well done. Successful Egypt game. I like it. Although it did have that one momentary setback where Rome smacked us around a bit because we made a play for the capital sooner than we should have, and that was just entirely my fault. I should have known better, did know better. Oh, look at that. We got all 3 ambitions wiped out in one go. All right. Well, it's a little late for scholarship to make any difference, but I mean, let's go ahead and do it. And I believe I've got 2 archers up there. I believe I'll send 2 swordsmen. Three swordsmen. Let's send 3. That'll give us 5 units. If we can't deal with the barbarian threat with 5 units, then we probably don't need to be playing this freaking game. Well, 5 of these units especially. Because these units is pretty badass at this point. But let's just clear out some fog. And I'm not anticipating finding anything unusual, especially since we now know that the Romans have been eliminated. But I will duly satisfy the requirements of my OCD and clear the fog off. We just, don't want to have to deal with that. Okay. Not real anxious to run up and start picking a fight, but I will send a couple of archers to strong uh, defensive positions. These guys, these are ranged attackers. So we're going to reduce their strength to effectively 3. That shouldn't pose any particular challenge. And oh, oh, I get to clear off a little more fog there. Yay, go me! And we're gonna land you here. We'll have all the fog cleared away from this. Before you know it, And the AI have been very sloppy about not eliminating the rest of these barbarians. This is all prime real estate. Not that we give a shit. We could pretty easily take it over at this point, but there's not really a whole lot of value to doing that since we can win the game with just what we got right here. So we will kick the Numidians off the mainland, but we're not going to bother building a fleet and going after their uh, little island uh, territory. I don't care that much about it, honestly. All right, so we have 58 units in our military, 3 scouts. In case anyone's curious about, how big of a military did it take to do this? Well, I mean that's at its peak size, but we were really kicking ass with a bit less than that. So, and I mean that varies from game to game. But I usually wind up somewhere north of 40 military units uh, to play with, and a lot of those are garrisons. But okay, he's a mercenary, isn't he? Yeah. This guy is a champion, and we do have. Okay, well you run up here and be the garrison for the champions, and save us. Well, actually, we've already got one ordered, but it's fine. Okay, what else? I think that's about all militarily. Jewish cities can hurry units with money. We don't need any more units. So I'm just going to take the science. Per Nimti. Per Nimti. Well, who do we got that's young that's not going to make things unhappy? Peepee the Judge. Peppy the Judge. We're going to put him in charge. I don't care if it slows down the training points because, like I said, we don't technically need any more military. They're similar to us, um, but similar that worked for me. I mean, I'm not interested in building a military that's big enough to make them weaker. Eh. We are still building a few military units, but that's mostly because if I want to maintain a good balance of civics, I can't build just unlimited numbers of specialists and all that. Just can't do it because this takes civics and that reduces the number that I'm getting per turn, which means it reduces the number that I have to use to send diplomatic missions and do city pacification missions and things like that. So, you can't just infinitely run around and build as many of those as you necessarily would like. And there's not much you can build that requires growth. So what are you going to do? Well, you're going to build random military units or you could just run council. If you run out of shit to build and don't feel like building military units, you could run council. That'll give you money in civics. But either way, I mean, that's essentially idling your cities, at least by building military units, even if you don't need them, strictly speaking. Um, if something happened diplomatically and everything goes sideways, at least the military units serve as like an insurance policy, because you And typically this is something that a lot of it's not real intuitive, but this is something that a lot of new players I think struggle with is in most 4X games, putting your civ on a war footing means have all your cities build troops. Well, that's not to me in old world. That's not a war footing. I build all my troops during peacetime, and then during wartime, when I put my cities on a war footing, I'm training specialists because the order system. I don't have enough orders to fight in the field and guarantee that I can keep my workers busy. So if I want to grow my economy during a war, then I need to be training specialists because at least that way, I mean, the main purpose of specialists is really that they give you more research and they give you more civics and they give you more training points, all that, the secondary layer. But training rural specialists also give you more resources. So if you focus on training rural specialists when you're at war, you can keep your economy growing. You can keep those resource counts up without having to assign worker jobs. So that's handy because you're not going to have any orders to do that anyway. I mean, in most cases. So anyway, that's, yeah. All right, what are we doing up here? We got two cities that have yet to flip. We got, we had score 53 out of 68. So we would need to get 66 to get the double victory. But Greece probably gonna grow again, so we're not gonna win a double victory. We just gonna have to satisfy ourselves with a regular victory, and that's fine too. Shit, I don't care. Win's a win. Control 10 elder specialists. Well, not in her lifetime. I'm not. She's already 73 years old. We're gonna wait till the next ruler take over before we jump into, uh, more ambitions, shit like that. Okay, so the sages. Well, actually, these guys are still. All right. Well, let's give them both of those. Yeah. Okay. Um. Well, let's see. Let's start. Actually, let's stop putting away our toys. Right. We have done pretty well all we need to do with the military. So let's start putting our toys away. And we do that by just parking them on barracks and ranges so that they can earn free XP while we're idling. And we are going to take a quick review, and anybody that is, say, within 70 points or less of a promotion, as long as we got points remaining, we just give them a promotion. Um, yeah, okay, so he's not going to get a promotion, but we done here. So there ain't no point in leaving him there. We just gonna send him home. Same with this guy. He's done. We captured the city. We don't need to do anything else. So we just gonna send him home. Now, I do think that I want to keep a reasonably good defense force here. So I'm gonna leave my. No, you know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put this swordsman right here. We're gonna put the catapult in Rome, unlimbered, ready to attack, and we actually gonna put this one on the hill just behind the city, unlimbered, ready to attack. Now, if God forbid, Greece were to decide to attack us, Well, this is a pretty good defensive setup right here. I mean, we got shit that can really hurt the Greeks. So that's pretty good. Let's do some more of that. And we'll just, for the same reason, we'll just kind of have a strongish military presence here. Just keep everybody honest. And we'll do the same. We'll just leave a garrison in these towns and pull the rest of this force back and just set them up in good terrain here-ish and maybe occupy this forest, or you know what, maybe even just send a worker out and clear cut this forest. And that way we got our onagers set up here. So if the Greeks come, they ain't nowhere for them to hide. I mean, we're gonna have, because we'll put a guy here, so there won't be anywhere for the Greeks to hide if they were to come, and I don't think they will. We just kind of planning ahead. Uh, so yeah, okay, and we'll put this guy in the woods here, and this is our worker. Now, Novasium is connected to the trade network. Rome connected to the trade network. Moving up here, look like Hadrianopolis is not. Uh, and none of these guys are all just capturing, so we don't know. But it don't look like it would be, actually, they've already got a road coming, so we build onto that road here and here, and I think that's all it's going to take to connect Hadrianopolis to the trade network. So we'll get after that. We'll get after that next year. And a lot of this is just, you got to figure out, yeah, before making their shit, and then kind of just pick up where they left off. And in this case, they were doing the right stuff. They were building a road to connect to the trade network. So we will just do more of what they were doing. Oh, here it come. Now that looked like it could be bad. I mean, they they hitting pretty hard. Uh, but shit, we got we got guys. We not even worried about these assholes. We're just gonna come over here and swap position, and then we just ding him. So all we got to do is just wing this guy, and then we kill him. We come back here. And I don't even, yeah, so we just come right up like that, and then we can take a shot. Okay, so archers took a little bit of damage, but we got the swordsman up there now, and that's, yeah, we already killed two. So we should be able to put that to bed pretty quickly. And this guy will eventually be the garrison, but for right now, we're just going to leave him over here, and we'll have him help get rid of this. Now um, we do need a settler. So I need to pull up my city screen here and see, because we've added a shit ton of cities, and some of them, like this one, are especially good at building shit like settlers. So let's do the worker first, but then we'll put the settler right behind it. And then when we clear that Numidian camp, well, we got a guy we can just uh, plonk down there, and that's the end of that. Okay, I don't need any of these guys, so I think I'm just gonna. The question is where do we want to defend against a possible Babylonian attack? And it looked like Scabies is the vanguard for that. So I'm gonna set these guys in kind of optimal positions for thinking about inside my borders because I'm still actually running. Um, I'm still running. What do you call it? Tyranny, uh, which I probably need to change, by the way. But yeah, so I'm gonna set this catapult up just behind the city, and then I'll put uh, a warrior, a swordman over here and fortify, and then I'll just fortify here and here. So this is a pretty strong line. I mean, we got, you know, ain't nobody gonna come in and take this. And I think, yeah. So for now, I'll just leave him here too. Right. So this is actually a decent defensive line. I mean, if Babylon were to push hard, we would need to reinforce this, but that's not bad for the initial setup and the way it's situated here. We got one, two, three. Okay, so we could hit anything that would attack this part of the line with the catapult in the garrison. Okay, well, actually, I don't. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is next year move an onager over here and unlimber, and that'll give us out to here. So that's even better. And that'll give us a good overlapping field of fire. So if anybody decide they want to play rough and tumble with this city, well, we got them covered and got some nasty surprises for them. So that'll work. We done up here. Um, we're gonna give a city to the uh, sages. We're gonna elder priest. No, see that's gonna take 15 years. So before we do the elder priest, we're gonna we're gonna work on improving our civics, and then we're gonna do the elder priest. And over here, yeah, we're just gonna work on and Zhao only growing by 4.5. So adding the moat will reduce that to 3.5, and we'll have some other technologies we can deploy in the nearest future. Not like right away, but in the nearest future, we'll be able to deploy some other things, reduce the unhappiness even further. So let's. We don't have a militia or a worker for that city yet. Uh, oh, we need food is the stumbling block there. We can get food. All right. Okay, well, there's -2 to the unhappy, so well, that's pretty good. He's a builder. Uh, uh, Increase our food and growth a little bit. Now, he gonna cost us a little bit of money, but he gonna give us some civics, and that's useful. Build some towers. And we could actually put someone here, but these guys, yeah, see, they're costly. I don't want to put any of them in charge of anything. Uh, and we got full citizens, but what we running low on is food. So let's get some. Okay, well, is there any? Yeah, okay. Well, let's come out here. But now let's continue to put our toys away. Um, I think we also want to counter the Greeks here. So we want to put our own guys here. Just because we can. And this would not be a horrible place to. We'll get him here and then we'll worry about where to put him exactly a little bit later on. Same with you. I'll get you over here and then we'll worry about exactly where you go later. Now you are the garrison for that city, so you find right where you are. Uh, I just want to be able to see these guys so I don't forget what I got. Uh, Okay. Well, we started to get all the toys put away. Uh, I guess the good thing is we got a lot of toys, so take. But I don't think it'll be too long before we can start focusing in on the workers and really build up, the economy. And now, you guys, hey, we founded another religion. Go us. Oh man, really? It's gonna take both of those attacks to, well, now that's just silly. But okay, that's alright. So, yeah, the war with the Numidians. Hey, did. I personally like them. I I was a little bit put off by the kind of cartoony graphics of Civ 6. So I like the subdued color palette and I think the more refined classical look of the graphics here. I mean, I know that's not for everybody. Some people like the cartoony style over in Civ 6. So I guess to an extent a matter of personal preference, but I personally like the graphics that we got here. And we're going to continue to support Judaism because all of our families are Jewish. And again, every point of positive relationship we get here, we get that added to all three of these. So one for one. If this goes up 40, each of these goes up 40. So that's a super easy way. Once you got your families on the same religious page, that's a super easy way to keep families happy. Just keep focused on whoever's in charge of your religion. Make sure he's happy, and then you in good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and influence him exactly for that reason. Just cause, yeah, we keep him happy. That solve a whole lot of our problems. Now, see, I love this. I love this event. And if you're honorable, you not only get a good, uh, capable courtier, but you also get a relationship boost with whoever sent him across. Well, and Greece has been a good ally for us the whole game. So yeah, I mean that just totally worked for me. Um, we're gonna send out another trade mission for the Babylonians. Keep them happy-ish with us. Well, we don't need 2,000 points of civics. Um, I guess I'm gonna take the minister. Yeah, because I'm not taking. Well, at this point, I could actually afford, since we're not fighting and I'm not planning on fighting anymore this game, I could probably get away with legal code. But damn almighty, I mean that's 13 orders. That's a big ask. I don't know. I definitely in divine rule got nothing that I need. Uh, Yeah, I'm still going to pass on legal code. Too expensive. Don't care. Besides, I kind of want, I kind of want to take, uh, what is it? Coin debate? No, monetary reforms for the -2 unhappy. But that's going to cost me 39 orders. Now, I don't want to pay 13 on top of this extraordinarily hefty 39. Yeah, I hope so too, because in fact, I fundamentally disagree that orders should be used as a cost mechanism for the laws to begin with. And my thinking goes like this. Do you want me to play the game or not? Right? If you want me to play the game and orders are the way that I play the game, then don't do shit that gives me less orders because that gives me less ability to play the game. If you want me to play the game, then get out the way and let me play the game, right? This is just putting a roadblock in my path that make it harder to play the game, and that's, I mean, the laws are supposed to be a net benefit to you. That's not a net benefit. Exactly, exactly. The laws I should be, that's the perfect summary. The laws should provide a continuous passive benefit, and the orders are the active part of the game. You want to move something, you want to change something, you want to conduct diplomacy. All that is orders, is action. So you're putting me in a straitjacket and limiting what I can actually do in the context of the game, and that's just, that's, I think, totally runs counter to uh, the way that the benefits that the laws are supposed to be providing. I mean, they already lock behind certain texts, so you you are you are paying an opportunity cost if you prioritize a tech to get a certain law. So you're already giving up other stuff, and then on top of that, to give up your ability to even function in the game, that just seemed excessive to me. I mean, I'll do it for the unhappy, the monetary reform, because getting unhappy control is that important to me, but not some extra civics. I figured out something else to do with the civics, but I'm not giving up orders for both. And I might not even give up orders for the other thing. Right. I mean, it's, yeah, the fun part of the game is your ability to do stuff. So anything that take away your ability to do stuff reduces the fun. I mean, it just does. But I don't know. Nobody asked me. So, I'll tell you what. This lady had been, if she'd been a general in the field for most of her life, if she wasn't 75, I'd put her in charge of a city. But she had been a pretty capable uh, leader. She certainly proved to be more successful than her daddy, who his main accomplishment was he managed to get killed fighting Rome. But, you know, I guess everybody got to be known for something. Who's the least happy with us? Well, besides the landowners, and they already got the most cities, but fuck them. So, yeah, the sages. Okay, and I wanted to put this onager on this hill just as a defensive measure because that's going to give him a very wide field of fire, and he's pretty well protected. So I am not expecting any sort of a fight with anybody else in the game other than the Numidian. But yeah, so if it were to come to pass, this is going to be a pretty tough city to take. So, and same thing here. We got onagers posted. We got, I'm going to put this archer down here. We're going to upgrade this fella and I'll stick him. Well, you know what? If I'm going to do that, then why don't I just put him where I want him and then upgrade him? Alright. And then we're just going to park this guy out in front of the onagers. What are you? Oh, you were one of them good cavalry. I'm going to put you back here. Let's give you a focus promotion. And then, yeah, buddy. Okay. So, again, I'm not expecting any trouble. But if the Greeks was to decide they wanted to attack, they're going to find it a pretty tough slog to break into Rome. And we're just going to leave you parked out here because reasons, I guess. And over here, we are going to, yeah, y'all got to move. Hey, I appreciate the company and all that. You very nice people, very supportive, all that, whatever, get out the way. Yeah, and you get out the way too. Thank you very much. All right, so I'd get them out of the way, and then we just put. So again, not expecting trouble. If trouble was to come, I think we pretty well, and we'll move these swordsmen up too when they get healed up. So I mean, yeah, Greece, they better stay on our good side because we got the goods to kick their butts if they don't. All right, and you are done. We're not moving you again. And oh, and we were sending you down this way because we do want to. Yeah, same here. We do want to. Greece got a pretty good force over here, and I'm not planning on attacking them. But if they want to start some shit, we will be more than happy to mix it up with them. So I'll just bring enough guys over here that if Greece decide they do want to start trouble, uh, we will be able to respond appropriately, let's say. Yeah. Okay, you're totally good where you are. Oh, no. Back that out. I saw shrapnel. Oh, hell yes. That's pretty devastating, to be honest with you. Alright, so, yeah, you're going to move right up here and just fortify on a XP earner. You just okay, yeah. That's fine. And same deal here. You can park on this. Put the Cushite cav right there on the good fortification tile. Swordsman on the other good fortification tile with the defense bonus. So, yeah, I mean, they can still kill these forces. I ain't no doubt about that. But we're not done. We'll have more there by the time it's all said and done. And so, just as an insurance policy, nothing more. To borrow a line from Indiana Jones, you know what a careful fellow I am. So, oh, and that book, damn, getting good. Totally recommended so far. Has not disappointed. All right. Well, let's go up here and deal with the Numidians first, just so we don't forget. I think we just let the swordsman take care of that. They'll have it next year anyway. If we need an extra boost, one of these two units can finish it off, but I think that'll be pretty easy going. What are we doing here? So you just need the starting kit. There we go. What about you? Yeah. You just need some basic shit to get going. Well, I've only got 90 orders left. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to do anything productive, but we're going to try. Okay, so everybody's healed up. Good news. Yeah, okay. You're fine. Let's move these fine gentlemen over here. So it would take an act of Congress just to even get to the city, much less actually start to do it damage. Because I mean, you got to shoot through 4 swordsmen, a Cushite cavalry, and an archer. I'd say that's pretty solid defense for a little outlying burg that we don't even really give a shit about. Alright, well, I don't need my elephant on the. Well, he's earning XP. Well, I'll let somebody else earn XP. I don't really need my elephant on the damn front line. Alright, so who else can sit right there. Well, look like this. Good job for this fella. All right. And then I'll move a Cushite Cav. He won't get the defense bonus, but at least we would deny it to a would-be attacker. Well, actually, okay. So then this make more sense. Yeah. Put the Cushites in the back rank and let the archer sit here since he does get the defensive tile bonus. All right. Well, I'm happy with that then. Good. And we just slowly move some more guys up. Yeah, you're fine where you are. Okay. All right. Enough. Yeah, you guys are fine. Stop bothering me. Oh, and the big news of the day is when I first moved in, I ordered a chair for Jennifer, just like the chair I got. Jennifer liked my chair. It's a big, ginormous, awesome, super comfortable chair, and she decided she wanted one too. So I ordered it, and it said it'll be here on July the 1st, which was like 3 months away at when I ordered it. And I was like, my God in heaven, why is it going to take 3 months to get this chair? Well, we grumbled about it, but I mean, nothing to do about it. So it's going to take 3 months. Well, July the 1st came and went, and no chair, and still no chair. So it took like a week of phone calling, and finally got to make an appointment to get the damn chair delivered. And the first available delivery date was uh, July the 27th. Now, why they couldn't have said that, like when on July 1st, why they couldn't have said there's these extra steps you got to take to actually get your chair, don't know. No idea. But anyway, so I called a couple times to double check, to triple check, to make damn sure that yes, the chair was in fact going to be here on July 27th, which happened to be today. So this morning, before I even started to stream, I called again and I said, this has been kind of a misadventure getting this chair. So I'm just checking to make sure. Yes, it's going to be here today. Yes, it's going to be here today. Good news. So they were actually here pretty early in the day. They didn't just set it on the porch, which is the other thing. I was thinking, okay, well, if you're going to make me wait 4 months, then for goodness sake, your guys are going to bring it in the house and set it where I want it to go and yada yada. And they did. It was fine. They brought it in, got it set up. So when Jennifer get home this evening, she finally, well, actually, I'm finally going to have a place to sit because in practice, what happened is she sits in my chair and I bring in the straight back chair from the kitchen and I've been sitting in that murdering my back for 4 months. So I'm finally going to have a place to sit in the living room in the evenings, which is pretty awesome. So 2 days, 2 good events, rescued a turtle, got a good chair. I'm liking it. Good progress. Hey, well, if the only thing stopping us from building the temple is that we don't have the stone, you know what? I'm just gonna. How much? My God in heaven, stone is expensive. Okay, well, I'll never mind then. I'll just buy it as I need it. Shit. Okay. Now we got some good shrines. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go on a big shrine building. We're gonna put shrines of Ra everywhere because that's gonna give us the half an order. These shrines are not as good as Assyria's, I don't think. They got one good one that give a free promotion for ranged units, and that one is pretty good. But I mean, it's late in the game, and I haven't been building them, so it's almost too late to matter at this point. But so yeah, Shrine of Ra everywhere, and probably the Shrine of whoever the hell Neath that give the free promotion. The other two, not really all that exciting. But yeah, Neath and Ra definitely both deserve a spot in all of our cities. And since we run intolerance, that's going to give us Babylonian paganism, which is going to give us another -1 to the unhappy because it's you get a -1 unhappiness because Babylonian paganism and not your state religion. But then if you run tolerance, you get a -2, so you get a +1 rather, and then you get a -2, which is a net -1 to your discontent. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this is going to give us a net -1 to discontent. So, which turned out to be not so easy for me to say. Hmm. Well, I guess we build farms all around the granary since I invested in the granary. All right. Well, by next year, I think all the work again, and yeah, we well on the way to winning. We're up to 58 score. We would need 66 for a double victory, which is pretty much the whole distance, but that's all right. Check on relations with. Okay, yeah, so we do end shit. I need to send another pacification mission. All right, well, we give Babylon that. That should, yeah, whatever. That's fine. And we do an influence. We do a, wait a minute. Now, what am I doing? Okay, because they already on a mission. Gotcha. Well, okay. So yeah, let's do an influence here. Intercession. This is just to improve relations with these cats. And then we're going to pacify another city. And we got some cities that are in kind of kind of bad shape. I mean, we got some level 7s. I think we got a couple of level 8s. Yeah, so we need to jump on that. Now, also, yeah, so let's work on uh, sending luxuries around. What do we have? So we have honey dyes and fur. Anybody like any of that shit? No. Okay. So, but we can we can return the salt and we can send them dyes and we can give these guys the salt because they especially like salt. And then we can give these guys fur just because, well, we have it. And I think we got enough fur to give everybody some. We do. And who's the least happy? These guys. We're good. Okay, and we don't have anything else we can send them. And these guys don't need anything else. So any other resources that we have, we will put into cities that are pissy. Starting with the most pissy. So Augusta, gonna get fur. And then who else is pissy? So Tingus, you're gonna get honey. And is that so? We still got shit to get dole out. Good. Well then let's keep doling. Nora, pissy. So let's give them some honey. And who else is pissy? Neapolis. Well, they make our ice cream. We don't want them pissy, so let's give them some honey too. And we still got one more. Well, hot damn. What else we got? New Carthage. All right. Well, that's slightly less pissitude. All right. That's a good start. Oh, yeah. And I forgot. We still fighting a battle up here. So let's do that. All right. Good enough. Well, for now, let's just send everybody back. Get everybody healed up. Figure out what to do with these cats a little bit later on. But, yeah, for right now, that worked. Probably they just make their way down here and bolster my scabies defense force. Now, some of these cities, I don't think, no, actually, all of these cities are connected already, so we don't have to do a damn thing on that front. That's nice. Okay, so we can put this worker right to work doing shit, like building a granary right here. Look like a pretty good place to start because we got 2 food special tiles and farms already in place. And Egypt gets that productivity bonus on the river, so granaries actually make a little bit of sense for Egypt, where other civs that don't necessarily get any kind of a bonus for building along the river, uh, I would probably only build a granary if there was 3 food specials. But in Egypt's case, it does make a little more sense to do it more often because you already get more shit. So, all right. And you just need the starting kit. Let's give you some stuff to do early on. That'll work. A tiny favor. Psh, didn't we already have this event? Or am I just not remembering? Well, it don't matter. We'll give it to him. I don't care. I mean, we getting something from it, something back from them anyway. So architecture, that's the one I want because that'll give me those baths, and those baths are worth um, -6. Discontent. Oh yeah, yeah. I just gave him a tech. I mean, it's fine though. I'm not planning on fighting, and I got 370 research in exchange, so I got the tech I was working on. So I'm genuinely trying to be nice and peaceful, and yeah, I'm a good neighbor. See, as long as they don't start any shit with me, I'm a good neighbor. Oh, I thought the tech he asked for was Maceman, and then here he come again saying we want Maceman. So I was like, well, maybe it was a different tech, and I just remembered wrong. But yeah, I remember. I thought I remembered. Damn, didn't he just ask for some tech? All right. Well, now we got heavy cav in the field, and that is just doom. I mean, we did that. We did that Assyrian orders avalanche thing, and these heavy calves just, I mean, yeah, they can just run roughshod through a whole slew of enemy units. So we are so armed and dangerous at this point that it's not even funny. Okay, we'll just keep piling guys in here, and you know, and we're not doing anything special with this. This is just units that we were building while we were fighting. If I had cities that I didn't want to have building infrastructure or working on specialists, I just set them to build, um, you know, whatever troop we needed more of, mostly infantry. And so we got a bunch of extras laying around now. So I'm just sending the extras to where I think we might get some use out of them if, the worst happens and somebody jumps our shit. But I ain't expecting anything like that to happen. We in good shape as far as that goes. Well, by all means, let's build another temple. Uh, my God in heaven, I thought I already told y'all. Just stay where you are. Do what you're doing. You're fine. Yeah, we don't have a garrison there. You're fine too. Okay, so I actually have 20 unspent orders. That's the first time that's happened in forever. Well, I don't think we need to do anything else, so I'm actually good with that. Let's get some extra civics. Hippo. Okay. Hmm. Look like all cities are connected. We don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any of that shit to worry about. All right. Well, good. Uh, how's the families doing? All right. Well, let's boost foreign opinion then. Good, good. And you're just gonna stay right where you are. I am going to miss the crazy good movement rate that we got going on when she finally meets her maker. Because damn, she's swift and she's a zealot. So these troops can just, I mean, get halfway across the damn map with her at the helm. It's just crazy good. All right, well let's build a forum because uh, we don't have any whatchamacallits here. Um, shit, stone cutters. So let's just do all this. Let's get all their fun little infrastructure-y things cooking. That'll probably take it to the end of the game. So we got another lavender. Anybody? Well, these guys are always pissy. So let's just go ahead and give them the lavender. New butt. What does new butt need? I don't really need much of anything, but we could at least give them towers. Take another -1 off the unhappiness. Yeah, so I don't see that really give us a lot of anything. I do like, I don't know if if this has always been this way and I never noticed it or not, but like when you hover over a specialist, it will show you if it's going to spread the border, it will show you how the borders will change. Like if I was to build this, train this specialist, it would actually give me uh, 3 tiles. It would give me all 3 of these tiles. That's pretty cool. I mean, I like that it does that. This would actually give me 4 tiles if I did this one. So that's kind of handy. And then this one, it says it spread borders, but they know they know border spreading is going on. And this guy, same thing. So I mean, they got to be like this one will only get me to 1 tile. So they got to be specialists on the border already to spread borders like this. Now, see, I wish there was a way you could move the pop up because, yeah, this it says I get something, and I'm pretty sure I get this, but I can't tell through the damn pop up because it's in my way. But anyway, I am going to build this guy just because I think it's going to give me that stone. So we'd put that at the tail end of the thing. No, well, I mean, there's only a 10% chance to get it, and it has to be a kill shot before it even checks. So it doesn't surprise me that they're not all that common. I would be surprised if they were common. Um, but no, I haven't. I haven't gotten any ever. So yeah. All right, we'll come out here and build a library. Not that we especially need one at this point. But yeah, why not? And I think part of that with the you know with the special abilities like that is that sometimes they are so specialized that you just almost never see them. And if you almost never see them, then at some point, I think it is a fair question of, well, if this is only going to be something that we see once every, 1,000 games, is it worth having, or maybe should we increase the appearance chance so it maybe happen one every 100 games instead of 1,000, or I mean, and I don't think there's a right answer there. I think it's fine if there are little surprises that only happen once every 1,000 games, but then I'm not sure it should be touted as a big feature. Maybe just don't even mention it at all, and when it does happen, or mention it as a footnote, and then when it does happen, people are like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," But if you specifically draw attention to something that's only going to happen maybe once in the entire time you play the game, yeah, people are bound to get a little bit disappointed in that, I think. I think that's probably natural. Okay. That put us over 300 science. Oh, pretty good. Yeah. Recently conquered cities are still a little bit problematic. Monument Gate. I don't know what it does, but it sounds pretty good. Let's in bidet. Maybe it's shaped like a bidet. That'd be pretty funny if it was. Let's see. Monument Gate. Okay. +1 training point, +2 culture. I like it. Good job. What we got? We got a little bit of a surplus of food. I wouldn't call it excessive, so I'm gonna build some more farms along this river. And along this river and adjacent to a pasture should give me pretty good farming output. Now, we don't have anything in particular to do here, so we just start working on some. Okay, well, I can build a granary here. No, that's not what I want to do though. I want to build a granary here because then the farms will be along the river too. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. We can. You're telling me you want a library here. Well, I'll take that suggestion, I suppose. Well, everybody could use a gentle spritzing now and then. So, hey, the Egyptian civilization, we got it going on. But at the time of day, and we got a bidet-shaped monument, and we are the happening place. And we about to have legendary culture in one of our in bidet actually. It's about to flip to yeah. So next year we're actually gonna take this off, and then next year, well, I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. Well, we may build another one of those. But can we build any? We could build a ministry, but I don't want. Can I build any? Are there any wonders available? Would not. Okay, but I mean, we got all three, and this, yeah. So next turn, we got three adjacent to the city tile square, things that we could actually build all three of the legendary wonders, and that would give us 58, 60, 62, 64. That would give us just about what we need to win the damn game. So, yeah, we can start that next year. We can get two of the legendary wonders cooking. I'm just going to set you here and have you wait then. And tell you what, come out here and build us an Odeon. We need to get culture cooking, and actually, Odeons would be a good choice all around for the weak cultures, the weak cities that we just took over, because that'd give us a quick way to get the culture boost. Oh, baths. All right. Well, we're not gonna pass on that. That's right. That's what everybody's gonna focus on. That can. Let's focus on some baths. And then you're all healed up, so you can come out here. I'll just fortify. We got, yeah, come up here and infiltrate our allies. I want a perfect view of what's going on in the cities of my allies, because I don't like surprises. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that'll work. Well, that's better. Now I can kind of see what's going on up here. Yes, um, move this along a little bit. If we could get a builder leader. I don't think I've been grooming anyone for that, but we could start. Well, I think the game will probably be over before we could get one groomed and ready, but we could certainly start down that road just in case, you know. Uh, well, we don't need any civics boost. We don't well, I'm gonna take the goods boost because that 200 stone uh, will help us with the wonders. And we need a cleric, something, something. Okay, you're hired. Let's see. Build a Jewish disciple. We need a. We don't have enough of those. The Via sous chef thing. We'll do that. Via rectum, whatever it's called. We'll do the Circus Maximus. And where's another worker? Come on now. I know I got another worker over here. Give it. Come over here. We need 1,800 stone. Yeah, don't care. We're going to get 1,800 stone. You better fucking believe we're going to get 1,800 stone. Yeah, give it. Right. Okay, so in 17 years, we'll have a big jump up in stuff. Oh, I don't even have a treasury here. Man, I suck. That's pretty funny. Yeah, okay, I don't care. Let's do this to get 2 extra training points. We already fixed the spy master. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of can't believe I didn't even have a treasury in one of my oldest cities. But okay, what it is. Yeah, I don't want that. What is okay, well let's do this. Here. Get all the way. Yeah. All the way. Okay, now all the way with we'll buy the food. I can't buy the food. What are you telling me I can't buy the food? Bullshit, I can't buy the food. Give me this. Give me this. All right. Now, how to keep you busy for a while. Well, we got a grocer worth 101. Okay, we'll do some of that. Uh, well, I guess we done there. So let's come over and we're working on the temple there. We got Judaism here, but we don't have any of the. Okay, so we could build a we could build a monastery here and then a temple right next to. So let's do that. And we're going to do another farm here. And that's all well and good. So let's come over and do some lumber milling. We got the temple and the thing here. We need, what are you, you're not a, okay. So we come over here and do, we need more stone. Well, my goodness. Give me this. Okay. Your road connected. Well, we having a stone shortage, so come out here and give us this quarry. Yeah. And that's done. We already got thing up here. What are you working on? What is this? This is working on a, does it tell me? Yeah, you're working on an Odeon. Okay. So if we was to come out and build a Jewish monastery, oh, yeah, I guess, you know what though? Let's fix that, right? We'll come out here and just buy this tile. And now, little dude can, oh, it didn't like that though. Okay, I think I just, did I just, yeah, I just hosed myself. Okay, can I take it back? If I take it all back, will it? No. Okay. So apparently there's a bug of some kind, and if you try to buy a tile that's adjacent to somebody else's border, it hoses the game up. So I'm gonna have to load from the autosave to get where I can move my units again. And we're just not gonna do that anymore. We're just not even gonna try. Oh, and you know what? It's not even gonna let me do that. Okay, so I'm going to close out. I think I'm gonna have to just use the task manager to close out. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going to stop the stream, so all you'll be doing is hearing audio for a second. Um, and I'll come back with. Okay. So, Epic is queuing Old World for an update. I gotta wait for that to finish, and then I can reload the screen and get the screen showing something other than just blackness, which is probably not all that exciting to look at. Anyway, it's 10% done with the update, so it won't take but another minute. Well, I kind of hosed myself up there. %, almost. Okay. Now let's see if we can get back to where we were. I'll have a little bit of rework to do, but should not be the end of the world. Single player, load, auto, okay. Okay. Oh, so I think I'm gonna have to start the wonder building process again, but that's not the end of the world. Come on, do something. Okay, yeah. So let's do all this again. We're gonna do this. We're gonna come over and do this. We're gonna grab this worker. We're gonna come over and we're gonna sell a shit ton of this to buy a shit ton of this. And then we're gonna start this. Alright, so that pretty well get us back to where we were. Yeah. We just do one at a time. And you have already finished. Hey, move, get up there. What did you do? What? No, stop. Give me this. Alright, and we will. Yeah. Okay. Uh, we have Jewishness going on up here. So we will get a monastery, a farm, a quarry. temple. Quarry. And Hippo is Jewish. Let's just, okay. Uh, okay. I think another thing that we could do, let's just go through uh, well, yeah, okay, so we'll have that momentarily. We don't need any of this. We don't really have a lot of militia, but we may as well upgrade the ones that we got to conscript. That'll help. And I don't think we have anything other than swordsmen at this point. We've upgraded everybody that used to be an axeman or a spearman. So, not a lot. We'll just double check. Yeah, everybody's upgraded. So that's cool. We'll be able to do our archers a couple of years from now. Look pretty good to me. Let's do towers. Over here we can do Jewish mercenaries. Oh my goodness, yes, we could use a spearman. I was just thinking, our military is in danger of collapse unless we get another spearman. Oof. My air died. I think we're just going to pass. Oh. Okay. Well, um, I realize that this probably is not an action-packed win for some players who are looking for, a story in the game. A lot of the games that we've done so far have been that. We've won a double victory in the middle of a war. Um, in this case, I mean, we could go to war with whoever. We could probably the best way to do that would be to, you know, uh, create a divide, a rift between Babylon and Greece, get them to break their alliance, and then attack Babylon. They're the weakest. But honestly, at this point, I mean, before we could even make that all that happen, this game's gonna be over anyway. So I don't know that there's a lot of value in that, and not every game has to be about all combat all the time. So I'm actually rather enjoying just the process of burnishing the economy and growing the kind of putting a shine on the nation, so to speak. So suit me just fine, and we are, yeah, man, we're gonna sail right into the sunset here. We've only got a +4 on discontent. That'll reduce it to +3. That'll reduce it to 8. We have luxury. Well, we have incense. Check that out. Somebody, clerics, I actually like incense. So we could send some of that their way. And now have they bothered to put a city up here yet? No, we're going to watch them. And when they do, we'll infiltrate that one too. But in the meanwhile, we're going to hop down here and yeah, we're going to artichoke. Got all kind of mangonels hanging out. Let's come down here. Okay, well we geared up for. I mean, as soon as those wonders finish, uh, we win. So we're just waiting on the wonders. 13 year. We don't really need training boost. All right, Scaby's coming along pretty nicely. One per city, but where's the other one? Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. It says there's one there. I don't know where it is. I don't care. We're just gonna come over here and build one. We got plenty of surplus food. We're not too worried about that. We got a temple thing. So we're just going to come up here and do a monastery. And that requires culture strong, but that's okay. We can do a cold bath. And this is in per, so that's actually going to reduce the unhappiness to just +1. We can pacify a level 8 city. Oh, duh. No. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, well, uh, oh, well, by all means, grocer with the $100. I'm gonna finish this turn, and then I'm gonna give little Miss Izzy her lunch while we waiting on the AI to do whatever it's gonna do. All right, come here, Isabel. Let's get you situated. That's your favorite. It's turkey and cheese. Izzy, you don't have to eat it like put your whole face in it. Act like I never feed you. Damn, I just fed you last week. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, that worked for me. I like it when people owe us favors. You never know when cashing in a favor might come in handy. Uh, okay. Well, I guess we will upgrade all of our archers to longbows. Well, maybe we won't. No, I don't guess we will. Okay. Well, we can we can upgrade a few more. There we go. That'll give us well, we actually that's going to get most of them. Okay. So we got all but two. I could actually probably engineer two more. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, that looked pretty good. Oh, well, she didn't get to see the end game. She lived almost to winning, but not quite. Wait a minute. Oh, 290. No, we're not going to spend that kind of pointage. Tell you what, though. We ended up with a mean damn army. Okay, well, I guess we're going to build a swordsman, even though we don't really need one. Uh, okay. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. Uh-uh. We fully infiltrated all of Babylon. Kind of look like we have, don't it? Alright, well then let's come down here and infiltrate some more of Greece. We got Jewish temple. Okay. Victory. Turn 165. That one was uh yeah. Let's see if it'll let me toggle the fog. No. And I just locked the game up again for trying. So okay, never mind. But anyway, so that's the end of the Egyptian game. That was a little rockier than some of the other ones had been. A couple of missteps along the way. But overall, pretty smooth sailing. And we ended up at peace and really focusing on there at the end, just putting a nice shine on the the empire. So that was pretty cool. And I enjoyed that one. Very quiet end game. Very nice. So I think next up, well, we got Greece, right? We had a really strong, crazy strong start with Greece. So that should be a fun one to pick up. Probably do a little bit of that tomorrow in a planned stream. But otherwise, we're going to stop here and I'll get all this posted up to YouTube. Catch you guys later.